It's also been insinuated that America is this horrible, rotten place, you know, that we don't have compassion, and I guess by extension the physicians don't. Well, as you worked as an emergency room physician or as you worked as a physician, did you always agree as part of your engagement with the hospital to treat all comers regardless of whether they had an ability to pay?
It's one of the things we pride ourselves upon, and that is that anybody that showed up in need of care was provided that care, and that was true not only in our residency but in our private orthopedic practice as well.
And it's interesting that those who say we have no compassion, you know, extol the virtues of socialism. And you look at a country like Venezuela with great resources and an utter disaster where people can't eat, devolving into violence. And, you know, I think it is important that we do have a debate ultimately in our country between socialism and communism and America and capitalism. One of the things that's extraordinary about our country is that just 2 years ago, in 2014, we gave away $400 billion privately, not the government, individually to your churches and to charities. We're an incredibly compassionate society, and I think often this was misplaced in sort of the wonky numbers of this number and that number within healthcare. How much we do help each other. Not only do we help each other on our country, I'll bet you half the physicians in my community in Bowling Green have gone on international trips and done international charity work. And all that is lost in saying that we're this heartless, terrible country. And I would just argue the opposite. I think the greatness of our country and the greatness of the compassion of our country, we give away more than the gross domestic product of most of these socialized countries around the world. So I think it is important. With regard